And we shall continue. Okay. Good elevator music, I have to say. Festive
Saren's hiding
Garus.
something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you came up empty.
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Do you even have a gut? You overgrown chicken? Okay. Let's continue. Nothing here. Let's go this way. More little keepers with their dresses.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
Why the Hanar? Or the Elcor for that matter? As far as I can tell, the only requirement to be on the council is having both economic and military power. And the Hanar do not seem particularly powerful militarily. Because the Volus could bring galactic economy to a halt if they wanted to. But then they will face invasion by all the other races, so that's not very sound. So you need both economic and military power. Maybe a cultural pull, but who knows. Rear Admiral whatever.
Commander?
Kotaku, let's call him. He want to talk. Rear Admiral Kotaku. Well, apparently there is nothing here. Let's go upstairs. Captain Anderson.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
Yeah, that's true. Imagine if visions were accepted in courts. No, even if you swear on the Bible.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Yeah, exactly, Mr. Holy.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
No, I did not fail. That Udina failed. He is the worst politician ever.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Well, that is true. He won this round, but we shall see.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Well, we agree with that. Or we agree in that, Captain.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
What about the paparazzi? Let's hire a paparazzi that will expose him one way or another.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
I will agree. It depends on how many people will die if the war continues. It's all about expected losses and gains, isn't it?
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
So let's see if I repeat that.
Sometimes 1,000...
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted,
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
What?
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Of course we do. That's the most important thing. Shepard, don't ever say that again. That we need to bend our knee in front of those alien motherfuckers now.
Who cares if we get a seat on the Council? What's the big deal?
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the Council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the Council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
That's a lie, Anderson. Obviously we would have been outvoted, or at least in a stalemate with the Asari supporting us and the Salarian and Turian opposing us. That's a lie. The multi-species council will ever disagree.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge.
Shit, I had already.
I saw how he operates. No conscience.
Let's go
no
with
hesitation.
this.
He'd kill 1,000
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Why protect him? Because he's the face of humanity. And I would say a fairly accurate one, at least of some people.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Of course.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
Okay.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Yes, it is legal. Obviously, it is legal.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
Well, that is a little strange. I, of course, would have guessed that Spectres follow the Council, but they can act independently without orders. That's very different. So they can assess or what is a threat or what is not, and then act like that. No, I don't know. If that's true, then they do have a lot of power.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
Okay.
Tell me about Bar Lavan.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20, but I saw how
Sometimes 1,000
But only if there's no other way.
Okay.
Saren doesn't even look for another option.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Of course, that's why it's in the shadows.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Okay, let's go and talk to the Bolus. Character. Chorban.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the Keeper.
Chorban.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the Keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Okay, perfect.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
Maybe you like them that way.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
So now we have to start rounding up these 30 crates. Well, I remember seeing one this way.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions. Commander?
Okay, yes, there it is. He's a poor researcher. 30 crates. That's
no,
nothing.
I haven't spoken to him before. This is the first time I've requested an...
I remember another one around here. How the fuck do I run fast? We check that quickly. Shift. That's what this says. Yeah, shift. Okay. So let's continue. I don't know if we're running faster, I don't think so.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it.
I know there is another one, there it is. Okay. Now let's go talk to a bolus. Is there one around here? No. Bolus. Maybe he... Well, as long as he doesn't charge with the money, I think we should be okay, but it won't be in character. He is, after all, a financial services. That's not good. In the financial services, so he likes money very much. No one would think that he has.
Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
On the other hand, I do not hate politics. You just need to beat everyone at it. Okay, let's scan this monster. And
please do not disturb the keepers.
We go. And talk to the bolus fellow. Okay. He is around here if I remember correctly. There you go.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I need that information. Now.
Threats don't work on me, Commander. This information is worth a small fortune. But this is an unusual situation, so I am going to let you have it for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business, until Saren turned on him.
Okay, give me a second, I'll be back. Okay, sorry about that.
Saren betrayed him. Imagine that.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
This is getting better and better.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you know more about the man you work for.
From time to time I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
So cowardly. That's why you don't have a seat in the council.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Because you're a race of cowards, that's why. Okay, let's hunt for more green monsters. Now that we are around here, there you go. So we have to go to CSEC Academy and the CSEC. We may even have to go to the embassy to talk to Udina. I don't recall exactly. More experience. Let's see if there is a green bastard up here. I guess not. But down there. Yes. I don't recall seeing one in here. I guess they don't attend to the concert. Let me check this way. No, nothing. So let's cross the bridge and go to the CSEC office and then to the ambassador's office. I guess we are running after all. Running faster than usual. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's go to the ambassador's office. Just in case.
Yes, Commander, is there something you need?
No.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Where the fuck is Udina? The stupid piece of shit. Another keeper. Great. Get out of my way. Okay. So to CSEC it is. Let me see something quickly. Let's continue. Well, there is a keeper here. I wonder... Well, I don't think there is a little bar that tells you... Ah, there you go, yes, I'm 375 away from a level up. Okay. C-Sec. No, this is not C-Sec. Oh, fuck.
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander.
Okay.
I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Now he tells me something about Garrus.
Then can you tell me what you know about Garrus?
Garrus Vicarian? Good officer, very good in fact. But he needs to learn some patience. You'd think an officer of the law would be a bit more mindful of rules and regulations. Was there anything else?
Well, I like him more and more if he
I'll be going now.
disregards rules and regulations. Those words are anathema to Shepard. He is she spits on them and pieces on them as well. So we need to go to the academy, obviously. Another keeper. The keeper of the Citadel. So let's go to the academy. Academy. That's somewhere down here, yes. C-Sec Academy. No keepers that I can see, so let's enter. I still think the nose is awful. I know I have been telling.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Yes, I have been talking out the nose since the very beginning, but I don't think they did a very good job with noses. The default Shepard has a good nose, but the presets do not. What are you looking at? Now you have something to look at, idiots. So what's this elevator for? The docking bay. Okay. Let's explore to the right.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Yes, human.
Who tells an officer of the law that he plans to kill someone? Who does that? That's very funny.
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barlavon said to talk to you.
Barlavon is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Korra's den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
What'd he do?
He betrayed the Shadow Broker. A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
What does Saren have to do with this?
Well, the Quarian has something that connects Saren to the Geth. He paid Fist a small fortune for her.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. And the Council will have to listen to us.
Saren might already have her.
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
I want to know more about your employer.
Can't tell you much. All I got was a coded message with the details of the job. Standard procedure.
What about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
He might come in handy.
He was here just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation. Wanted to speak to the doctor at the med clinic.
Move out.
Okay, finally. Oh, look at that. Very, very interesting. Well, I'm going to examine a squad. Yes, I like that very much. So it's 6. That's what they're telling me right now. And Asari, Turian, I guess, and whatever the fuck this is. So that's 2 humans, 1 Asari, 1 Krogan, 1 Turian, and 1 other thing. It's great. Well, now we have 2 tanks. That works fine. Let's see. I imagine Rex is fully trained on everything. No, he's trained in shotguns and lasers. Assault rifles, I should say. But he favors shotguns, okay. And he also has a few biotic powers. Let's level him up. Okay, perfect. The lizard. Okay, let me check these. Regenerates 3 per sec. Increases melee damage by 50. What? He has melee damage? That's very strange. Really, he has melee damage. I wouldn't believe that. Okay. Let me see. I have 10 points to spend. There are 6 here. That's very annoying. I guess we have no choice but to do that. Okay. Now we have 3. Melee damage. How does he accomplish that, I wonder? How does he do melee damage? Okay. Now we need to switch weapons. Ashley needs to give up her shotgun. And or not needs to get this shotgun, I guess. I have a few Krogan armor. He cannot wear heavy armor. Why? He has a helmet as well. Okay. I think that's it, pretty much. Nothing more I can do right now. Yeah, how does he accomplish melee attacks? I don't know. Very strange. Maybe there is a weapon, a melee weapon, but I don't think so. Okay, I think I'm going to end it in a moment or two. So time to eat.
Okay, Joey. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Short, he's threatened you.
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
And why do you think that?
I can't really get into the details. But Shorban will kill me if I leave here unprotected.
I can't help you. Not unless you give me something more to go on.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Then I've got other work to do.
But...
But nothing. Don't bother me unless you're willing to give me details.
Hey there! Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban. That's the guy who asked us to scan the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
If I find out he's lied to me...
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, there you are. Have you spoken with Shorban yet?
I'll get to it when I get to it.
Of course. I'm sure you will deal with it appropriately. Good luck.
Okay, so... leave it here. Thank you very much for watching, and
Hello, Commander.
I'll see you tomorrow, maybe today later, but certainly tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching and have a nice day. Goodbye.